On Friday afternoon, Justice Simone Morris Ramlal in the Supreme Court ruled that the decision of the Commission to send home the town clerk was an injustice to him. However, there is no indication of a reinstatement. Justice Morris Ramlal in her ruling stated that the Commission had no authority under the Constitution to have the COI investigate any wrongdoings that might have been carried out by King. She stated that this decision is not part of the local government body's mandate. The judge ruled that the findings of the inquiry will now be null, void, and of no legal effect. Speaking with Nightly News during a telephone conversation, King's lawyer, Patrice Henry, further reiterated that the Commission had no authority under the Constitution to have the COI investigate any alleged wrongdoings by King.
In this particular case, what would have happened? The local government commission purported to establish a commission of inquiry. The inquiry made certain findings, and those findings were used to basically institute charges against Mr. King. In other words, there was no independent investigation done by the local government commission.
Henry further explained that for now, his client will remain on administrative leave, even though the court has overturned the decision of the commission. But the reinstatement of King to his town clerk status will have several factors. He explained why. In terms of his reinstatement, will it have to be the commission who will have to reinstate him, or what happens next for him?
Well, if he remains on administrative leave based on the pleadings that Mr. King would have filed, Mr. King basically would attain the statutory age of retirement next year, early next year. So the commission has the choice of either reinstating him or pay him until that time would have elapsed. As a matter of fact, since we are already in September, the accumulative leave that is due to Mr. King, that would also basically run him into the statutory age.
Henry further noted that based on conversations with his client, there is no indication at this point that King is not too inclined to the motion of returning to his job as a town clerk of the city. I'm sure you've spoken with Mr. King. Did he express the view that he wants to return?
Well, I didn't really discuss that specifically with him, but Mr. King certainly is more interested in one, where in this case he felt justice was done, and two, that he's not denied the necessary consequential benefits that would flow, which would be his pension and gratuity.
King, on January 25 of this year, was fired based on the findings of a commission of inquiry into the affairs of City Hall. That commission was headed by retired Judge Cecil Kennard. Javon Vickery, HGP Nightly News.